Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all brought my energy up, man.
Yes, sir. That's why he's on Krispy Kreme donuts.
Shout out to Moms and Miss Barbara for supplying the Krispy Kremes today.
Shout out to Moms. Appreciate you.
Good evening. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time for the #1 sports podcast in the world. It's time for sports for you. Live on the YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark.
What up with it?
That's Nick Freeze.
Are you kidding me?
And we are here on YouTube. The Pepsi is here. Krispy Kreme is in the house tonight. Shout out. We got a lot to talk about as we're getting close to the end of the NBA Finals. Warriors are one win away from their fourth title since 2015. While the Boston Celtics are looking to try to push this series back to a game 7 on Sunday.
What's right?
A lot to get into. We're gonna talk a little NFL. Talk a little golf. Who would thought golf would be on this podcast? But man, we're definitely gonna talk some golf.
Yeah, talking about the greatest golfer of all time.
And we gotta talk about
Happy Gilmore.
Shout out to Happy Gilmore.
Oh, I was watching that the other day.
I gotta watch that new Adam Sandler movie.
I
I heard it's good.
I seen it.
Is it good?
I heard it was good. Gotta take some time to watch it though. Gotta.
Nope. Nick, stop, man. We're not doing this early.
No,
dog.
man. Come on, Nick.
Stop. Because I heard that too.
Yo, it started early in the show.
Yo.
Oh, Lisa's in the house. She likes golf.
I like the golfing game.
I like Top Golf.
Yeah, I definitely like Top Golf. Top Golf is
Nope, Nick, stop. I see you.
Yo, Nick, man.
I didn't even say nothing.
You
I
thinking
didn't get a chance to even say my joke.
You thinking it, man. You thinking it.
I didn't even get a chance to say my joke. Hey, that's funny.
By the way, Lisa says she likes zucchini, Nick.
Zucchini's disgusting. In any form, it doesn't matter. It's nasty.
Someone saw two things. So on the international front, shout out. Yeah, Kenzie said, damn, 2 minutes in.
That was wild.
On the international front, stop it. Get out of here.
That was crazy.
We'll talk about that after the show.
Yo, the last 5 minutes, the 3 minutes before the
For
show
sure.
started.
Yeah. Yeah.
First two, all right,
Yeah, it was
come on.
wild.
Just one of them days, man. Don't take it personal.
Shout out to everybody here.
Always. Let's start off. Obviously, the news today broke that they extended Brittany Griner's detention to at least July 2nd.
Are you kidding me?
Why?
I have not read on why they're doing it, but this is just, you can tell this is really getting political. So,
Political prisoner. Go ahead.
yeah, she's definitely a political prisoner. But shout out to Montreal in the house. Yeah, so that happened today. So I don't know where it's going here. Kansas said the paywall is always the best commentary. Of course. Yeah, I have to be around before the show to see it, to hear it. So that's news. And
Patreon.com.
That's right. If y'all want to know why, I don't get it. It's obviously we all know what's going on with Brittany Griner, and hopefully they'll come to some resolution and she can come home soon. But the State Department met with the Phoenix Mercury yesterday, and I don't know if things are getting better or worse. You just don't really know. You just hope that she's okay and that this situation ends. And now you're seeing NBA players speaking out on it. Carmelo Anthony's been vocal. I just saw JaVale McGee this morning on First Take talking about it. That might be hot for the pay. Kenzie said that might be hot for the Patreon.
Are you kidding me?
But we got a lot to talk. But that's just something I wanted to update people if you haven't heard the news. But yeah, she's now been extended to July 2nd. I wanted to talk a little bit on the golf front. We don't talk much golf, but this story has been bubbling for the last month. I don't know if y'all seen, and I brought it up last week before the end of the show. there's this new tournament called the Live Golf Tournament that's being ran by the Saudi Arabians. And obviously, if y'all know we all know what goes on in Saudi Arabia with human rights and everything. But they're offering basically buku money for golfers to leave the PGA Tour to come play in this tournament. They had their first tournament over the weekend, and you've seen names like Phil Mickelson, Dustin Johnson, Bryson DeChambeau all go over there and play. They offered Tiger Woods, the new $1 billion man, Tiger Woods. Oh, we gonna get the Trez. Don't worry, we gonna get the Trez too. He's gonna be on calling out names. Spoiler alert. But
not my team problem no more.
Not mine either. So yeah, Montreal. Me and Montreal talked about that earlier today. So now the PGA Tour did the one thing you just don't do.
Mm-hmm.
They suspended the 17 golfers who went and played in this tournament over in London.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
And I just want to say this: Phil Mickelson is making these dudes look is a genius. Because we all don't agree with how the Saudi Arabians do things. I know we do a lot of business with countries that's overseas. So as we all know, things with China and everything. But for the PGA to suspend these dudes because they went over there to make some extra money, that just basically shows y'all that y'all don't treat y'all golfers with the respect. And this country, which is a third world country, which is basically anti-human being, did.
So wait, didn't they pay somebody like?
They offered Tiger a bill. Tiger turned it down.
Are you kidding me?
Cool. So
Are you kidding
that
me?
means that Phil Mickelson probably got somewhere. I won't say close to a bill, but he got a good change of it, right?
Yes.
Wait, so
him, DeChambeau, Dustin Johnson, they all got a pretty nice bag.
Nice bag. So wait,
no. We're not just gonna walk away from what I just heard. So you mean to tell me he turned down $1 billion?
Yes.
Playing this tournament?
Yes.
He might be related to Game.
He done lost his mind.
Well, I guess
he has lost his mind.
But this what I'm saying is let's just say Phil Mickelson probably got, let's just say,
I think he got about 25
million.
Yeah, or somewhere for 20.
That's a big fall off.
Or
PJ kiss my ass.
That's what I'm saying. So
y'all later.
There's no contract. No, Lisa. There's no contract saying they can't go.
So I'm about to get paid $25 million from over here, and then this league will suspend me, but I'm still keeping my $25 million.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Run that $1 billion.
When's the next tournament? Saudi Arabian.
I guarantee that I don't know when the next one is, but here's the thing: it's being ran. Wow, you're cold, Nick.
What I do?
Yeah, I know Greg Norman is actually the president of this tour. So there is no contract saying they can't go over there.
Yeah, that's why it's BS.
So for them to get suspended, I think was stupid.
Idiotic.
It makes sense for them to offer Tiger a bill.
By the way, Tiger did make, speaking of a bill, Tiger made news. Luna Fashawn is in the house. Tiger Woods joined the $1 Billion Boys Club as the third athlete to make $1 billion.
Let's just be honest. He been had $1 billion.
Yeah, pretty much. Probably.
They know probably. He been and had $1 billion.
Hey, guess what? He would have had another one if he would have accepted that term. The PJ Tour. I'll holler at y'all later. I was never to go on that tour.
He would have been another joke about to happen.
No.
Tiger, $2 billion. No, I ain't gonna say that. Area 51.
Hold on.
Back. Wait, that brings up a good joke. That was it Seth Meyers when he was hosting the piece.
Mm-hmm.
They say who was the biggest free agent signing in 2010? They said it was Elin Nordegren, Tiger's ex-wife.
Oh.
So Lisa's saying, I'm pretty sure their verbiage somewhere about it. How can they blanket suspend multiple people without a broken agreement? Well, I'm going by what Phil Mickelson's saying. He's saying he's not.
Like Tiger.
If I'm like, wow. If he's saying that there was nothing wrong, that there's no agreement, Because honestly, then there shouldn't be no suspension. I just think they're mad because they got out. They got outbid.
Pretty much. Nah, the tour sucks.
And this,
Golf is a private owned business, right?
yeah,
Basically.
That's how they can suspend everybody.
Well, if you would have paid me $1 billion for that tournament, I could care less what you suspend me from. I will buy your tournament.
If you'd have paid me $25 million, I don't care about you. Suspend me again. I'm going to the next tournament.
Pretty much. Guess who loses views? Your tournament, not me.
and here's the thing. Like I said, Greg Norman, who was one of the great. Well, look into it, Lisa. If you see anything, you let us know. And we'll definitely discuss it on the show. But I personally don't see where they did anything wrong. This was a opportunity, and they took it. And they can't get. And the PGA Tour cannot be mad because of it. Get over it. Treat your golfers better.
Kind of like the WNBA.
Is that the case? Because if that wasn't the case, like Mark said, Brittany Griner should not be over there playing in a league in a third world country.
She shouldn't be playing in the league in general.
In her offseason, period.
She should be able to play the WNBA and going about her day.
That's a fact.
That's it, and that's all.
But we got to get behind the WNBA players.
By the way, so wow,
Tia Cooper and all that.
wow.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Come on, Mark.
Nope.
Nope.
Don't even look over here.
You know you're wrong for that.
Nope. I'm leaving that one alone.
You know you're wrong for that.
All right, I'm leaving that one alone.
You know you're wrong for that. So, wow. You know you was wrong for that one.
Well, we do got to get behind the WNBA players.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd allow it.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's a. Montreal caught on. And so did Kenzie. And here came talking about, Mo just got chimed in. So yeah, everyone just caught on what Mark was just saying. Oh, Mark, you wild, man. You wild, man. You wild, man. Sheldon is like, Lisa just caught on to what you said too now. Oh man, y'all,
Shout out to WNBA, man.
Shout out to the WNBA. Free Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tia Cooper.
Yeah, sadly.
Did anybody sign her yet?
No. And that's exactly why Derek Fisher's got fired.
Idiot. She should sign back. And bring back Candace Parker. Well, never mind.
Well, we won't see Candace Parker until her jersey gets retired, unfortunately.
My bad, Kenzie.
Mackenzie says that a raccoon on Mark's shirt.
Now that's a joke. That's
Y'all crazy, man. The first 13 minutes, 15 minutes of this segment has been just astronomically Area 51 at its best. So we keep an eye on that. Yeah, Lisa said get behind him. Everyone caught on to what Mark was saying. Let's move on. I want to talk a couple of NFL topics. I want to go back to a topic I brought up on calling out names last week. That was from calling out Pro Football Focus. So Pro Football Focus last week, they released the list of their top 10 coaches in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And I will revisit this list right now.
That list is trash.
Just the top 10. We don't need to go into y'all want to go read the whole list, see where your coaches is ranked. But obviously, none of our coaches was on there. I expect me and Nick's coach not to be on there because we're first. Technically, Josh McDaniels is not a first-year head coach, but this is his first time being a head coach in 12 years. So that's why I guess he didn't qualify. And Mark's coach wasn't on this list either. So let me give you this list.
Which is ridiculous.
Stupid. So this is going to Pro Football Focus. Their head coaching rankings. At number 1 was Bill Belichick. Number 2, John Harbaugh.
I don't agree with that.
Number 3, Andy Reid.
John Harbaugh's not better than Andy Reid.
Number 4, this is where they got me. This is where it starts going wrong. Cliff Kingsbury. Wait, it gets worse.
What has he done?
Nothing. Pete Carroll, number 5.
What?
At number 6, Matt LaFleur.
Wait, so they think Cliff Kingsbury's better than?
No.
What? That's crazy.
Don't go there yet. Number 7, Kyle Shanahan. Wait, not done yet. At number 8, Mike Vrabel. That shows you how we feel about this list. If I didn't have to read this list, I'll take my headset off too. Pause. Number 9, Frank Reich. Yes. And number 10, drum roll, please. Mike freaking McCarthy. So let me get.
Nope.
No. We gotta. Nah, bro.
Dog.
No, dog, nothing, Nick.
Mike, wait. I'm still tripping off the Mike Vrabel?
Mike Vrabel.
Better than Super Bowl head coach Sean McVay?
There we go.
No way.
The coach who won the Super Bowl is not even in the top 10 according to Pro Football Focus. Not even the coach who lost the Super Bowl. Zach Taylor's not even on this list.
He at least deserves some consideration, at least at number 10 or something. He did just make the Super Bowl.
Every NFC West coach is on there except for Sean McVay.
Cliff Kingsbury is not better than any of the coaches in the NFC.
If you want to give me Kyle Shanahan on this list, I'm okay.
At number 11.
But you're not telling me Sean McVay is not the coach who just won the Super Bowl. Pro Football Focus, Lisa, created this list.
They're calling our names for forever.
You're not going to tell me the coach or the coaches who just coached in the Super Bowl are not. Come on, man.
Dog.
Where's Sean McDermott?
Mike Vrabel? You want me to find the list? I'll find the article.
No. I need to first and foremost, bro.
ProFootballFocus.com.
Bruh, Mike Vrabel?
Mike Vrabel. That Mike Vrabel.
Man, Tennessee defense not even all that good, bruh. It's all based off of Derrick Henry.
Montreal said, yeah. Mo says Pro Football focuses on magic mushrooms. Kenzie said that she said, who made this list? She said someone apparently who was drunk.
Man, look.
That's what Lisa actually.
This Mike Vrabel, this is crazy. That and Cliff Kingsbury, that's the ones that's like that's just insane. So they honestly think that Sean McVay is the worst coach in his division. That's crazy. I
don't know. I don't know what's worse, that or the fact that they think Kingsbury's the best coach in that division.
The fact that you think Cliff Kingsbury is better than Pete Carroll is crazy. I'm sorry.
Or the simple fact that the two coaches that were in the NFC Championship were both in the same division, and they're okay, man. Just leave him alone, man.
How the hell is John Harbaugh the second best coach in the league, and he doesn't coach offense or defense?
Now I want to see who the rest of this list is.
I do
because I want to know exactly where they put your coach.
I don't care.
So look, a guy who's not even an offensive-minded coach or a defensive mastermind, a very good special teams coach, and a I know how to choose my staff and round everybody up type of guy is the second best coach in the league. Okay, I got you.
I like John Harbaugh and all, but you ain't finna tell me that
there's only one coach better than you're him. Crazy. I can name 5.
Are we sure John Harbaugh is still the best coach in the AFC North?
No. He never was. Mike Tomlin.
Where's Mike Tomlin?
He's not on the top 10.
Thank you.
So you tell me probably the two. See,
Mike Vrabel over Mike Tomlin sounds crazy.
Let's be clear. I know the Browns had a bad year, but is Kevin Stefanski not a better coach than
he just won Coach of the Year, didn't he?
Yeah, not this year. The year.
That's what I'm saying.
The COVID year.
That's crazy. Come on, dude. Come on, man. And he's had Baker Mayfield as his quarterback. Come on, man. Get this man some respect. Come on, man.
Speaking of, we'll talk about this other quarterback. He spoke today. Seems like that story is just not going away.
Deshaun Watson?
Yeah. He spoke today. They obviously the mini camps is started. But man, I gotta find the story. I gotta find it.
No, we don't.
I do. I
look, John. Look,
I need to know now.
Let me tell you something.
They done really ticked me off with this list, man.
Listen,
what's up, man?
They had it right with Bill Belichick because I don't care what Bill Belichick has earned the fact to still be called the best coach in the league.
Why until he stops coaching, he's the best coach in the league.
Thank you. You feel me? It's just like with Greg Popovich. As long as he's coaching, he's going to be in that conversation as the best coach in the league.
Right.
So And the Patriots defense is still good until they play against the Bills in the playoffs. But shout out to y'all. But yeah, for John Harbaugh,
John freaking Harbaugh, dude.
dog. John Harbaugh, no, that's not gonna work for me. And I'm not like hating on John Harbaugh, but I can't even look, all these dudes that's in this, at least in this top 10 list, I can say that, okay, this guy has a specialty. Like Mike Vrabel being in the list is crazy, but he's a defensive specialist. You know, I can say that about him. Right. You know, with Andy Reid, he's an offensive mastermind.
Right.
You know, Belichick, the defensive genius. You know, all these, Cliff Kingsbury, his creative play call and everything, he's an offensive-minded coach. Mm-hmm. I can't say that about John Harbaugh. He, like, not the special team coach, but he's a special teams coach. I don't know. All you can do is hope you pick the right coordinators to call your plays, and that's pretty much it.
This is just, oh my God, dude.
That's crazy.
What did Deshaun Cosby say? I mean, Deshaun say.
He didn't say, for record, he's just reading what Mo said on in the YouTube comments. But since we go there, man.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Wow, he really called him that. Y'all really are wild with these comments.
I don't think those pills involved in this one.
Deshaun Watson spoke to the media today as, you know, we're getting ready for as teams have mandatory mini camps.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously he can't really speak on, you know, the legal stuff with his case because it's still in the court. There's reports now that there might be another 2 more lawsuits added to this, making the number up to 26. Right now it's at 24. And they're saying that one of the young ladies came for, and a lot of this is now because of the Real Sports segment a couple weeks ago. Wow. Now here comes Montreal, Deshaun Gooden Jr.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Wow, y'all really are wild in these. Y'all are really wild in these comments.
Oh, that's horrible.
He said Deshaun Gooden Jr. But like I said, Deshaun Watson.
So what do you do? Deshaun's not be able to catch with the Raiders.
Well, he basically said that, you know, wow. Kinsey said Deshaun Handley. Y'all some wild dudes, man.
Wait, he said what?
He said Deshaun Handley. He said Deshaun gives you those Kodak moments. Come on, Mo. What in the world?
Ooh, that was vicious.
Since we're here, since Lisa just commented, I seen Miss Lay. I want to know what the ladies think about the whole Deshaun Watson situation.
Yeah, please chime in because I really want to know.
I want to know what some ladies feel. Do y'all think he's guilty? What do y'all think should be his punishment? We all know he's gonna get suspended. Did y'all hate the fact that the Browns gave him a record deal of $230 million? We brought this up at the bar last night.
I heard they brought him a massage parlor.
There you, nah, man.
Get your ass out the way. What the?
Shout out the bear in the house. But I do want to hear from the ladies on this. I want to know, what do y'all feel about Deshaun Watson? Because I haven't really heard y'all chime in on it. Kenzie, you out. He said Kodak moments are good for the skin. What in the?
Man, you can't look. What after what Kenzie said about Doc Rivers, I can't really.
Nothing surprises me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you because that was crazy. That was wild. That was one of the wilder things I ever heard. That was that was crazy.
That's for sure top 10 wildest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, for sure.
So Lisa said, yes, I feel he's definitely guilty and has a problem. Clearly, they aren't all lying.
That's the way I feel about it. After a while, you know, I didn't chime in too early on about this. You know, I want everything to develop and see how everything goes before I really start making my comments. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm one of those people. Too many coincidences aren't coincidence. So maybe at least probably 2 or 3 have legit cases. But out of the 24, I don't know. Shout out to B-Fin in the house.
B-Fin, what up with it, dog?
You gonna be here for the Boston segment?
B-Fin.
You gonna be here for the basketball segment?
Yeah, shout out to B-Fin in the house. Oh, Shayna's in the house. Oh, she. I want to get her thoughts because I know she's really annoyed with. Also, Shayna.
Shout out to the champion.
Champ. We're talking about Deshaun Watson. And what were I'm getting all the ladies' perspectives on how do they feel about the whole Deshaun Watson case. And does he feel how long he should be suspended? So Lisa said there has to be truths there, and one is too many. Okay. I do think there are some legitimate cases. I'm not going to be delusional. Jay-Z saying men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Shout out to Jay.
And shout out. He was at the game last night. As Kenzie said, old saying is where there's smoke, there's fire. But I started getting a little cynical when I started seeing more people when more cases started to come out after the Real Sports interview.
Yeah, that's when it started looking kind of bad.
I was like, oh man, because we was talking about this last night at the garage. Me, Josh, and Jamie was like, is it because now? Is it more to do with the Real Sports segment, or now because you see? He's not going to remember. He's only going to cost the Browns $1 million this year.
Yeah, they already knew he wasn't going to play this year, or at least going to be gone for like 6 games. They were prepared.
He's not playing this year at all.
They're prepared for no matter what happens.
I don't think he's playing this year at all.
Hey, get the Michael Vick treatment.
Well, I'm like this. The union's going to look if he doesn't play.
I have a question about y'all with Vick later on.
Oh, okay, definitely.
Yeah, you've been hating. I've seen it.
On Michael Vick,
man. Go ahead. I'm not hating.
Why you hating on Michael Vick?
Man, I'm not hating on Michael Vick.
Why you hating? Come on, Nick. I don't even know what's going on, man.
All right, so look, there was this picture, and it had Peyton Manning. It was LT, Calvin Johnson, and Michael Vick, and it was talking about them. It was a good time to see these legends or whatever. And I said Michael Vick don't belong in that picture with them.
Whoa. You don't say Michael Vick don't belong in a picture with who?
LT, Peyton Manning.
Which LT?
What you call it? LaDainian Tomlinson.
Okay.
LaDainian Tomlinson, Peyton Manning, and Calvin Johnson. And I said it's not his fault that he didn't that he's not in that picture.
Right, because because all those guys are Hall of Famers. All right, Shayna just chimed in. She said there's 2 sides and then there's the truth. However, if you have this many women coming out, a few more than likely is telling the truth.
Exactly.
And be clear, his attorney.
Yes, you're LT.
Yes. Yeah.
The buster that left y'all hanging in the playoffs.
Can we go to Area 51?
Yes, please. Oh my God. What in the world? Shayna says, unfortunately, a lot of these players put themselves in situations and they get caught up. Sometimes they bring it on themselves. Yeah, that's true. Wow. Well, wow. That's really what we're doing, huh? But again, what's with the Michael Vick hate though?
It's not hate. I'm just saying, look, the only and I explained the reason why I said it is because I always said this. If Vic would have had the passing he had with the Eagles, with that Atlanta Vic, oh my goodness. But we got robbed of that. That's the reason why I said it. I'm not saying because he was weak. I never said he was weak. We got robbed of something. Plus, he's never threw for 4,000 yards.
Nick, I thought he did.
Never.
He's never threw for 4,000?
Never.
Did he get close?
Closest one was 37, 38.
Okay. So Nick Foster says Vic stats won't get him in the hall.
At all. At all. At all. And plus, all those other dudes at one point in their career were the best player at their position. I don't think Vic was ever the best quarterback in during this time.
Mo says Atlanta Vic was generational. I agree with that.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got robbed. Now, look, if he would have developed up over there, and think about all the talent they end up getting after he was gone. So imagine if he was still been there and they was able to get Julio Jones over there. That would have been crazy. Vic throwing those deep bombs over there to Julio Jones. Oh man, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
Interesting.
But Eagles Vic was not, that in my opinion, his passing.
Both Vics was great.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. But we got robbed. He got robbed because at some point those two worlds were supposed to mesh at one point, and they never really did. And it's, that's the way it is. Unfortunately, I'm just happy that he was able to go to the Eagles and revamp his career and have people remember, like, hey, I was never just no chump.
All right. I just seen a meme right now.
From who? Oh, I need it.
And it said in 2018, Deshaun Watson threw for 26 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all give him a hand.
Oh man!
In 2019.
Oh man! Why do we not see that?
In 2019, he threw for 26 touchdowns. In 2022, he has 26 lawsuits against him.
Wow! This is insane.
Y'all need to relax, man. Y'all need to relax.
If he didn't get caught up with that dog BS, who knows how he would have developed. Well,
I don't think he would.
We're talking with Deshaun Watson right now, Paco. You're the Browns fan. Chime in.
I think that he probably what really helped him was the fact that Andy Reid was his coach. That goes a long way for him under quarterback development, and he worked very well in that system over there.
I think that him sitting down helped him. Unfortunately, he had to sit down, but I think him sitting down is what helped him out professionally.
Let me see, because I want to be completely accurate with what I said. So, in Atlanta, Vic never threw for.
I know he didn't do it in Atlanta.
He never threw for 3,000 yards in Atlanta.
That's wild.
I thought he basically did it once in Philly.
In Philly, he hit 3,000 yards twice.
Wow, he never hit for 4K?
He never hit 35.
Never hit for 3,500? Not even with,
his best year was 33 and 18 touchdowns.
Was that was probably the year he was second in MVP to Brady?
What year was that?
What year was that?
No, what year was?
Was he second for MVP?
No, he's only second MVP against with Peyton.
No, one year he was with the year he won comeback.
The 2010 year.
Yeah, that was the year he won.
That was his QBR rating.
He won comeback player of the year, right?
Yeah, that was the year he won comeback player of the year. He was second for MVP.
His quarterback rating that year was 100.2. That's crazy. That's the best he had his whole career. Shout out to Vic, man, for at least making something out of nothing, man. I'll give him that.
Said was Algie Crumpler his top receiver.
Yeah, whatever he passed the ball to him.
That's crazy.
And he had a young Roddy White.
Yeah. Young Roddy White.
I heard something else. I was about to say.
Nope.
I was about to say, Roddy Rich didn't play for.
By the way, Roddy Rich said something the other day about going when he goes to basketball games. He don't want no one next to him. He told females don't sit next to him in basketball games.
Shut up, clown. Go ahead.
Vic was a beast in real life. Best match cheat code ever.
Oh yeah, most doubt. The best record he had as a quarterback was in 2004 when he was 11-4. In Atlanta, that was the crazy year.
All right, another NFL topic I want to talk about, gentlemen, before we get heavy on the NBA. This Jack Del Rio stuff. So Jack Del Rio, if y'all didn't hear, he got in some hot water last week with a tweet, basically comparing the killing of George Floyd and to what happened with the riots in the Capitol, calling what happened at the Capitol was just a dust up.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
He got fined $100,000 by the Washington Commanders.
Let's go, Commando.
And Ron Rivera just said the fine was because it did affect the locker room.
Yeah.
So I heard Keyshawn say he knows Jack because obviously they're both SC guys. But he said he would have a hard time playing for him.
I would too.
Well, I'm lying about what, Kenzie? Jack Paco says Watson handled himself, but Well, he said Watson had. Wow, come on, Paco, man. It's about the press conference. Come on, Paco. You gotta be a little bit. You gotta be specific, man. But dang, I think a suspension is coming and it's warranted and could be the same as maximum. No, the Jack Del Rio thing did happen. He got fined $100K for this. So now the question is, no, this happened. So he deleted his Twitter account after that. Yeah, the fine was for $100K, $100,000. But now, but I want to bring something up because I was gonna say if we're calling out names, but since I brought it up, Jeff Fisher, who knows both Jack Del Rio and was a former teammate of Ron Rivera when they were on the '85 Bears, he spoke out recently because he's coaching in the USFL now because he'll never get another NFL job thanks to Sean McVay. No, he won't.
You're absolutely right. Sean McVay been like the idiot that we all knew he was.
He said
the coach that's not a top 10 coach.
Yeah, that coach.
That coach. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, that coach.
The guy that got to the Super Bowl with Jared Goff.
Yeah, and an injured Todd Gurley.
How many massages this? He was stressed out from playing for the Texans. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, heck, they the ones who supply some of the rooms. That's in the story. Them Texas women, Paco. That's what my show said. But he's saying that they both need to keep quiet. But he didn't agree with them finding the Commanders finding Jack Del Rio. I'm like, Jeff Fisher, see, this is why you're not in the NFL right now.
Nigga, you're an idiot.
Well, no, he's saying that they shouldn't find him because he got freedom of speech.
I get that, but let it one-sided because
it is one-sided.
Yeah,
but that's fine. He's still have freedom of speech, whether you agree with it or not.
I had no problem with his having freedom of speech, and even Ron Rivera didn't have a problem with him exercising freedom of speech. I think he had a problem with it because it affected the locker room. I think that was the only reason why he
had to take them fades in the locker room.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys this: if y'all were playing if Jack Del Rio was y'all DC, would y'all have a problem playing for him?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Here's the thing: I can still play for the team and try to do what I have to, but I don't have to respect the dude. If he starts getting wild or something, I'm gonna give him a cold shoulder. I ain't got to talk to you.
I can talk to him about pause. Position coach.
The NAACP is requesting that Jack Del Rio resign or be fired. I'm gonna say this to the NAACP. Don't.
That's crazy.
You're not getting us fired like that, man. We're not getting fired. You're not gonna. The dude's not getting fired.
No.
I get what you're trying to do, but slow down. Let's get on to the hoops, man. Jack Del Rio this story is not over yet. By the way, there was some other NFL news. By Denver Broncos, we're about to in the process of having some new ownership. After the show last week, it was being reported that Rob Walton, the heir of Walmart, he's going to buy the Broncos for $4.65 billion. And among those minority owners is one Melody Hobson, who's a top-notch executive for Chase and on Starbucks board, and is the wife of George Lucas.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, ain't she black?
Yes, that is why I'm bringing this up. My Denver Broncos brought in brought in a black woman for an owner, minority owner.
I hate that Anthony Davis caved in. Anyway, go ahead.
He caved into what?
He actually commented on that? Oh, he's weak for that.
And shout out to my guy Chris, but that's.
Oh no, we won't get into that.
Let me see.
Come on, man. Paco said you can't put me on call names for Sunday when I raise my hand. Oh man, I'm not gonna do that, man. Most of our new mascots should be the people at Walmart. Man, hey, there's nothing wrong with Walmart.
He's gonna call our names for being over there with him.
Why?
Need to be in the post.
Oh yeah, I agree.
That's your problem.
You should be with Akeem, huh?
Yeah, you think you're Kevin Durant. That's your problem.
We'll save it.
That's not the first year he worked with him though.
I know.
I still think
he worked on a few years ago when his shooting was something crazy.
I still think the story.
He worked on 1 year with I think that the year before that, the year that he went to the playoffs with the Pelicans that one. I think he's working out with him that year too. So,
Kinsey has a question for us.
What's that?
I don't know if y'all saw this story. Y'all remember Fake Clay, right?
Yeah.
He got banned from today.
Yeah.
Why?
He snuck in a Chase Center claiming he was Klay Thompson.
So let me get this straight. Y'all work at this place. Obviously, y'all have seen Klay Thompson up close before. And he got in there, or did he try to get in?
No, he got in there. He was shooting on the court.
Oh, they're stupid. Don't get mad at him. Be mad at the idiots that work there.
I guarantee you.
Y'all embrace him all this time. But now one of y'all people being an idiot, now he gotta get banned for it. Idiots. Them like the same dudes didn't know that was Spike Lee.
Or Patrick Ewing.
How the hell you work on being in New York and don't know what the hell Patrick Ewing is?
But we'll get to that. I want to talk to you one thing. Did you guys check out the N1 30 for 30?
I didn't.
I haven't watched it yet.
Man, y'all need to.
It's on Netflix?
It should be on ESPN.
Okay.
Plus or whatever.
Okay.
But you can go check it out. I watched it.
Okay.
Man, we brought childhood memories, man.
Man.
It really is security's fault.
That's security fault all the way.
He said, 10 minutes until they realize. What you mean 10?
He's not even as tall as Klay Thompson.
First of all, Klay Thompson is.
Don't even.
Whatever.
Don't.
You know,
you're going to say something crazy.
If you don't know what Klay Thompson looks like and you work at the Chase Center, then you are really.
You're an idiot. As I said,
in the wrong profession.
Yeah.
Just leave that alone. But I watched the 30 for 30 on the N1 mixtape. Man, brought back memories seeing obviously Skip to Lou Ray for Austin. Main event. Headache. AO. Feud, half man, half amazing. Hot sauce.
Yeah. Ketchup.
And that's exactly where I want to go. So they were culture setters as far as in the streets with street ball.
RP to Escalade, man.
Yeah, RP to Troy Escalade Jackson.
Man. Let me see what Chris can do.
And obviously Skip was the only one who made it to the pros. I heard about Skip. Well,
it was a couple people that made it into
he was one of the more famous ones that made it.
Well,
he was actually good.
No, he actually made only one who made it to like the actual regular season, but it was a couple people.
I've been playing as far as getting on an NBA roster.
Well, he was actually good though, so you actually see his game like.
Well, my guy AO, that's Skip and AO is my two favorite and one players. AO, literally, when he was in the summer league, he averaged like 15 and 5.
Yeah, who never forgot about those guys, man.
He really can hoop.
Yeah, that's that Krispy Kreme. Shout out to Mom, Paco.
Who? Krispy Kreme?
Krispy Kreme. Yeah, he played of course, Skip played for the. Skip played, for the Raptors. He played obviously. He got drafted by Milwaukee. Played for Toronto, obviously Houston, Orlando. And he got traded to Orlando the year they went to the finals because Jameer Nelson got hurt, and he became the starting point guard in the finals.
That messed him up too. I ain't even gonna lie, because Jameer Nelson was going crazy. That really messed him up.
Only if Skip was allowed to be Skip.
Man.
No, only if Rafer was allowed to be Skip.
Right.
There you go.
Because a lot of coaches didn't want some of that flashy. But if you look at the stuff now, they were saying like guys like Ja and Kyrie.
Kenzie
said Klay is built like a pro athlete. Fake Klay is built like he's going to tell you you need a new start. Wow.
Kenzie, you all right?
You can just say the dude he looked like a mechanic or something.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Rafer played with the Skip did play with the Heat, huh? He did play with the Heat. He had a brief meeting with the Heat too. Thank you, Paco. But there was always this talk about the N1 dudes facing off against NBA players in a pro-am, in a scrimmage. And they had guys like Lou Williams, Kemba Walker, Kyrie, Mon Shumpert, who was on there, giving commentary about it. And they was asking them straight. And then obviously you have the entertainment side. You had Snoop, you had Exhibit, you had the Locks on there, Fat Joe. And then the best part of the whole thing was they go into Snoop And he was like, there was some of these guys on the N1 circuit who were better than guys in the NBA. And they went, and the next testimony flashed right to Lou Williams. And Lou Williams had the most serious face, like, no. Baron, they went right to Baron Davis. He said, get the F out of here, man.
Shout out to Baron Davis.
They went to Kyrie.
Eastside legend.
Kyrie said, no, you are not, no, because you're not taking care of y'all bodies like that.
Nah.
Because who was it? It was Shane. He said that they were smoking like 300 blunts a day before games, hypothetically speaking. But that could be true. I don't know.
That's a lot.
I'm saying they got high a lot before games and go out there and just balled. If Iman Shumpert tells a story, Hot Sauce showed up at a pro-am, and that's when you said ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
They said at the end of the day, his name got changed to ketchup.
Hot Sauce said, show the footage.
Huh?
Hot Sauce said, where's the footage?
Iman Shumpert's words, not mine.
I know. And Hot Sauce said, where's the footage at? He said, everything we did got recorded. Where's the footage at?
Okay. Someone need to go get that. Same. But what do you think happened? If you think, obviously, it fell off after Volume 3. Because I think they were so busy trying to be more commercial instead of keeping it to the street.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you have the N1 and guys like Kyrie, and N1 was designed for guys with handles like Kyrie and John, guys like that. I remember I even had some N1s. I had the slip-on ones. I had them back in 10th grade. But whatever happened with N1? What do you think was the downfall of the N1 mixtape?
What you said, it tried to get too commercial. They tried to, when they started taking it on tour and started doing all that other stuff, like when it was strictly like, yo, we about to just pull up and hoop, no matter where we at, and it was like for the streets, whether it was in New York or out here, or like that's when it was like real N1.
Kenzie asked, should they reboot it? I don't know if it worked. That was a moment in time, man.
The passion, it was the passion. That's what it really came down to.
Nah, because
once the money got once money gets involved, no matter how somebody feels, the passion goes down a little bit, some way, somehow. It's you have the rare cases where they go beyond that, but 9 times out of 10, money does affect passion, and I'm gonna be honest with you, today's game shows that sometimes.
Paco said, "Don't pause me," but Iverson will ball on N1. Iverson would be better. Would he be the best player in N1 history?
You ain't lying. Right. Well, second best player.
Well, AI played against them.
When Kyrie showed up,
when the NBA players started going to the Rucker, AI pulled up. Kobe pulled up. Obviously, we've seen Durant pull up.
That's different, though.
That's completely different.
That's different. The Rucker League, and see, that's where a lot of people don't know it's a difference. Where the Rucker and N1 is a difference,
right?
And all the NBA players was going to.
Matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up because there was a scene on there, you guys, when they talked about when they actually did pull up to the Rucker, because N1 was supposed to be in the business with the guy from the EBC, and the deal didn't go the way the guy wanted. So they basically wouldn't let the N1 cameras in. So the main event was like, yo, I got a spot in Jersey we can go to and we'll get a crowd there. And they was like, are you sure? It's like, of course. And that's what happened. And then that's where, like you said, they kept the whole street element in there. And that was the infamous video when main event dunked over the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
A lot of those players are on once, they start at Rucker, but like Rucker, it's a separate entity. Like,
yeah,
it's Pepsi Pacos. You got jokes.
Like, and one start to get Hollywood,
really? Yeah, the commercials and everything.
And you couldn't do that for the Rucker. Rucker was for the Rucker, still is for the streets,
and to this day.
Mo said the same thing with White Chocolate, Jason Williams.
What about it?
As far as his game.
I mean, it may look flashy in the NBA, but I don't know how it would be for N1. I'm gonna be honest with you. He can still ball though, because he did ball in the NBA. So it's not like we wouldn't be able to ball.
Well, Jason Williams, look, he balled in college at Florida.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like it's not too far fetched.
D-Fin is in the house officially now. D-Fin, did you check out the N1 30 for 30? You need to go check it out. Did you watch the N1 30 for 30 when you was younger? We was talking about it. Like, you think about guys like Skip, AO, man, like Mark said, AO was one of his favorites. Skip was my guy. You know what I'm saying? And I think him in main event.
Skip was
just different. My boy,
he started. He was the most popular.
Ray Frosting. So you think about. I remember when I was in 9th grade. I was living in Orange County. the dude told me in high school was like, "Yo, there's this dude named Rayford Austin." I was like, "Who the heck is Rayford Austin?" And and that summer, Skip was playing down at Magic's Midsummer Classic at the Forum, and they said everyone was talking about all the other NBA stars that was there, but they was looking at Skip like, "Yo, who is this dude?"
Dude, crazy man.
Yeah,
dude, nice with it.
Most definitely. He wasn't no joke. That was a good. That was just, be honest with you. You guys are right. Like, for people who think that should come back. Nah, it was. You just had. That's one of them.
Time,
you had to be there. It's not gonna never be replicated again.
Even like towards the end of it, like
it wasn't the same.
I still liked Professor, but it wasn't the same. Like
no,
I would like to see grown Professor when he was like playing, because when he was playing with the older cats, he was younger. He was like still in high school.
Yeah, exactly.
But as he got older, he started getting a lot better at the game of basketball.
Mm-hmm. The fundamentals start kicking in,
and you can tell that was, and listening to it, you can tell there was a lot of resentment towards like how things went down on the business side, because they should have definitely had more incentives as far as money wise. Those dudes was getting commercials.
They turned it into a business, but had a bad business plan.
And that infamous line from Half Man was like, "When you come to the hood, your resume ain't gonna matter."
And they sure don't. It's all going what you're gonna do right then and there, man. That's all that matters.
So speaking of the NBA, gentlemen, shout out to LeBron, named the $1 Billion Boys Club.
Hello, it will happen eventually.
Somebody else who's been a billionaire too. Anyway, go ahead.
According to Forbes, of course. So last week had a new episode of The Shop. LeBron pretty much had a couple of one-liners in there. The first one, so we're talking about him officially making the $1 Billion Boys Club. We know LeBron been at a Billy. It's all good. He wants to own. We all know he wants to aspire to be an owner, and he put it out there that he wants to be the guy to be the owner of an NBA team in Vegas.
So that means the NBA team is going to Vegas then.
Pretty much.
So we all know the story is in 2024 is when the TV deal expires, and they're probably going to announce expansion for the NBA in Vegas and in Seattle. Come on, Mo, stop, man.
That's 2 years, right?
Yeah. LeBron's contract expires at the end of next season, 2023. All you need to do is get a group.
Have we seen a player coach? We ever seen an owner? I mean, a player coach. We ever seen a player owner?
That will never ever happen. The closest thing
Jordan
was
Jordan would have been close had he stayed with Washington, because he was really supposed to buy the Wizards before buying the Hornets.
So this is something that Jordan can one up. LeBron can one up. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, they just have to make sure that they hide the paperwork. Don't get caught up like Joe Smith with Minnesota. You gotta make sure that paperwork is way under the table. He also said this. They asked him if he could play on any team that was still in the playoffs. Now, be fine that they recorded this during the conference finals.
Mm-hmm.
He said if he could play on any of the teams that's not the Lakers, obviously in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
One would be Miami.
Yes.
Go figure.
Of course.
He never should have left.
Yeah, he should have.
No, he shouldn't.
He should have.
And the other one, I already know people's minds started just spinning because they just had to take this somewhere. Golden State.
I mean, he had the interview to go up over there at Golden State before that trip back to Miami. I mean, back to Cleveland, right? That was one of the top teams that pursued him.
Well, yeah, all the teams pursued. We pursued him. They pursued. I think our teams went, but I think everyone knew he was going back to Cleveland.
Yeah, he had to win one for Cleveland, and he only did it for them for the city. He didn't do it for the owner because the owner's a piece of trash.
So if LeBron never went, obviously, let's think about if he was on this Miami team that just lost to Boston. So you got him.
They wouldn't have lost.
Of course not. So it'd been him, Jimmy Butler.
Miami wins 4-0.
So I'm just assuming you're inserting Bron and not losing any players, right?
It doesn't matter.
This is
what loss do you have when you add LeBron to your team?
There is no loss. I'm just saying if you have to insert LeBron and exit another somebody from the roster.
4-0.
Look, forget all that. What if LeBron would have just went over there to the Warriors instead of going back to Cleveland? Before Durant, that team would have been insane. LeBron driving to the rack and kick the ball out to Steph Curry or Klay Thompson?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. LeBron might have averaged like 21 points, but like 15 assists.
My goodness. He would average. Yeah, it would have been crazy. It would have been crazy.
So so
he still would have got his 30
Paco
somehow.
said, because John, he could stay playing with us and have Maverick run Vegas, and that's not tampering. Think about it. Then he buys from Maverick after his career is done.
Take off Duncan Robinson. Bye.
And Tyler Hero.
Bye.
But he went to Golden State. So you talking about him, Steph, Clay, and Draymond as the starting five?
Around that time, Draymond wasn't even a starter.
Yeah, he was.
No, during that time it was David Lee, and then David Lee got hurt.
Well,
and that's how Draymond ended up becoming the player, getting the role that he did because it was David Lee. He was the starting power forward.
That's what Steve Kerr did. Steve Kerr was like, "No, you start."
He told what the story was. Steve Kerr went and met with Iggy and with David Lee, and told them like, "Look, we still need you guys, but I want to go with these young guys." He wanted to go with
guys?
He wanted to go with Draymond and Harrison Barnes, the younger guys.
But David Lee was starting until he got hurt.
But I think more so with the death lineup.
The death lineup is something different. But like what you call it, David Lee. Oh my Lord, David Lee could have been part of that death lineup. Before for people who don't know, David Lee was a hooper before he got hurt. He was balling over there with Golden State and with the Knicks.
Kinsey said
he sure was.
Kinsey said he would average 25 and 20.
Yeah, and still get 8 rebounds.
Montrell said Durant would have never
gave somebody else MVP.
Yeah,
Montrell said Durant would have never had a ring if Bron went to the Warriors.
Durant would never got a ring with the Warriors in general.
Lay down. I'm gonna go there.
He's been stuck over there with Russ.
But yeah, but
I want to hold on before we continue. Did Durant really get that scared of LeBron again and lost that 3-1 lead? Because he would have played Bron in the finals again.
That was the birth of Game 6, Clay.
It never should have been a Game 6, Clay. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook lost their mind during that series.
Well, speaking of teammates, I'm glad B-Fin is here.
Clowns.
All right, Paco and Kinsey, I know y'all been waiting for me to bring up topics, so let's just go.
What are you talking about?
The biggest overreaction, and by the way, this topic will not end now. I'll revisit it and calling out names because I need to really address Lakers Nation.
Are you talking about street clothes?
Hey, watch your mouth.
He talking about Kendrick Nunn. That's who Street Clothes is.
Yeah, that's real. Yes.
Yeah, that's the real street clothes.
So
real.
He came to LA get his fits off. My bad.
Yo, man.
John Wall street clothes too. Now we over here talking about.
Hey, that's not his fault though.
His fault though.
That ain't his fault. They sent them home, man.
Yeah, the coach.
That ain't John Wall's fault.
John Wall.
John Wall can been playing this year.
Look, there's a reason why he ain't playing.
You're wrong, man. John Wall was healthy, man.
Yeah, and he's sitting right at home like us, getting paid way more. I wish I was John Wall right now.
That's because Houston was tanking, man. And they didn't even get the.
They weren't tanking.
They want
to play the young players.
They want to play the young players.
And they wanted him to be the mentor. Like the same thing.
John Wall said, "No, I'm playing."
It's like,
and they said, "Okay, cool. Sit on that $40 million. We cool with it."
John Wall said, "I'm the best player on his roster too."
It really was
better than Christian Wood right now.
By the way, he's on the trade block too.
He is
reportedly. He could be on the trade block.
Hold on.
Draft is next week.
If somebody was smart, they go ahead and get him.
Orlando, OKC,
and they let Christian walk. That's crazy.
Orlando, OKC, Houston. That's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. John Wall. Any point guard with us would be cool.
You just gotta get the money work. That's all it is. Probably.
Bye, Zubac.
Anthony Davis started a firestorm over the weekend. So over the weekend, it reported was that Anthony Davis, he was on a YouTube video, and he said he hadn't picked up a basketball since April 5th.
I thought he was gonna hurt his ankle when he did that dribble.
Man, stop. Yeah, I'm bringing it up now, Paco. So here's the deal. Pause.
Oh man.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yo, Paco, when you put something like that in the comments for me to read, please put pause at the end of the statement.
I want to know why you read it didn't say pause.
Oh man,
John read like it was right.
Yeah, John lost it. Go ahead, John.
Kenzie said, Christian getting paid to go and getting paid though going to be kind of hard to move him? Pause.
Not really. Not necessarily. His cap hit isn't that high. It's only like 14, 15 million.
It's like 13 or 14 million.
Yeah, it's not too much.
All right, so
he definitely outplays what he's getting paid. So
me and Mark pretty much on the same page on this one. I think this is probably the biggest non-story of the offseason so far.
Yeah.
And B-Fan, I'm glad you're here because you're a Laker fan like me.
That's not very mama-like.
Good, because he's not Kobe.
Yo, this is the biggest liar I've ever seen in my life.
He's not Kobe. I don't want him to be. I just want him to do what's right.
What, playing the paint?
Well, yeah. That's why the reports are that. Well, I'm not going to harp on the whole report that Sheed's going to join the staff. So I see pen to paper.
Man, please.
They got the
Sheed ain't going to help him.
Why wouldn't he?
Because he ain't going to allow it. He want to be Kevin Durant. He want to shoot the ball.
Nah, he need a guy. He needs a yes man. He needs a guy who's needed to be a no man for once. This staff wasn't it. You notice when we got rid of the staff, the veteran staff, Anthony Davis was in the paint, right? When we had J. Kidd, we had Lionel Hollins and guys like that. When we went with this younger staff, because we thought bringing in Fizz and obviously Lionel Hollins retiring because of health reasons.
No, he said he didn't want to play center no more.
He never said he wanted to play center.
He said, "I'm cool. I'm gonna be."
But he played on. You play on the block, man. Know your strengths.
That I agree. I have to agree with that.
Know your strengths. He don't need to play a full season, Mo. But you gotta give me a good 65.
No, he just needs to play a good amount of games to be healthy through the
exactly.
Playoffs.
Just be ready.
He be ready for the playoffs for sure.
If he played like 65 regular season games, maybe, and as long as you're healthy for the playoffs, I'm good with that. I don't need him to play a full 82 because I'm not even going to. That's not even realistic with him.
Yeah, that's wishing on the star right there.
That's not even realistic. But I think the whole thing about him not picking up a basketball for the last 2 months, I think is just total overreaction.
He pick up some weights.
And that's where I want to get to, because he says he takes a month off to let his body heal, and obviously he still was recovering from the injury. So he could pick up a basketball. So now he's in the phase where he's doing the recovery and the cardio, and he doesn't really pick up a basketball till nearly a month and a half before training camp. So in the middle of July, all the way probably end of July, whatever, training camp starts in September. Between July and August, he'll pick up a basketball. He'll be working. We've never questioned Anthony Davis's game. I don't like him shooting threes. His mid range was good, but I think he's getting a little too content. I think that's a mental thing because of all his injuries now. But he needs to focus on being on the block, working on the pick and roll, and I guarantee Darvin Ham is going to preach that too, because obviously Darvin Ham said it. He's going to be the key to helping us get back to being a championship team.
Yeah, that's what he was brought over there for.
So, B-Fan, I'm going to start with you as a resident Laker fan. And I'm going to get to the Michael Thompson story in a minute, Kenzie. What was your reaction to all this madness that AD lacks passion just because he hasn't picked up a ball in 2 months?
He's obviously getting better off this injury that he had previously to what happened. So, in my personal opinion, it's total nonsense.
I agree. Mark, me and you were on the same page on this, yet just basically trying to educate people about this in the group chat the other day. Go ahead, man.
He does this every year. If this is off-season routine, let it be his off-season routine, man. Like, it's a lot of players, whether y'all like it or don't like it or know it, don't know it, who don't touch a basketball for a month after the season.
Yo, Kenzie, you wildin', man.
I've seen some. I've been around some. Don't touch a basketball. They don't care about nothing about basketball. After you just put your body through that whole grueling season, I don't want to touch a basketball for a while. So if that's what he does, that's what he does. His biggest problem is staying healthy. Picking up a basketball is not going to help him stay healthy.
And let me tell you how the Lakers know that was a big problem. They hired Dr. Julie Cito. They're going to have a new trainer ahead of sports medicine this year.
How long has she been there for?
She was there before Kobe. She left briefly, then she came back.
Okay.
Everybody, that's why he was number one. And he's still, Anthony Davis. It's top five.
Oh, I'm gonna get there because that was a big debate on First Take this last 2 days. What did you think, Nick?
About what?
Because you obviously know you're the biggest Anthony Davis critic amongst all of us.
What? Look, this is my criticism with Anthony Davis. It's been the same way And B-Fin can tell. The stuff I say about Anthony Davis, I've been saying about him since he was in New Orleans. And the thing is with him, I don't doubt his game at all. My problem with Anthony Davis is I want you to play in the paint more where nobody can't stop you. I don't get why you're running away from your advantage.
I think if he played like Embiid, where
my goodness,
how Embiid goes into the paint,
and then works
his way out.
Pause inside out instead of outside in.
Because I'm not gonna say he can't shoot, but I think he needs a rhythm to start making them.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And let's be clear. When he hit him and him, everyone brings up Giannis. Giannis cooked him.
Embiid didn't cook him.
Embiid didn't cook him, and quiet as kept. Neither did the reigning 2-time MVP. You want to go to the playoffs? In the playoffs, not last year. Not last year.
Hold on. I'm gonna say, hold on, John.
Not last year. Not last year. Not last year.
We for sure watched the game where he was.
Not last year, because obviously he got not last year because obviously he was coming back from an injury, and then obviously he got hurt against the game where he hurt his Achilles was against Denver. But when they played in the playoffs, like Nick been saying, thank God for Jamal Murray. But we'll get to that discussion. But the discussion go now with when healthy. Where do you put Anthony Davis?
I got him top 10 if he's healthy.
So
I don't know about top 5.
I don't think he's top 5. But here's the thing: people were asking, and they brought this up on First Take. It was Stephen A. and JJ, basically asking, you know, Stephen A. said he's top 7. JJ Redick didn't agree. JJ Redick didn't even have him in the top 10. Way it sounded like to me. The way JJ Redick had it sounding like, obviously his top 7. Obviously, Giannis, KD, LeBron, Luka, Embiid, Steph, and Jokic. Yes, he had Jokic in the top 7, and I think it's only because he's MVP. But then he went.
I think a healthy Anthony Davis is better than Jokic, though.
A healthy Kawhi Leonard's number is in that top 5,
and that's what I'm gonna go there. So he said you bring Kawhi in there.
Exactly. Hold on.
But then he brought up he brought up Paul George. He brought up Jason Tatum.
No.
Jimmy Butler.
Anthony Davis is definitely better than Paul George.
To me, he's better to me. And then he brought up Jason Tatum. He brought up Damian Lillard. He's better than both. Brought up Jimmy Butler.
He's better than him.
He's saying that they're better than him.
No, they're not.
His implying was they were better than him because they've led their teams to either a final or conference final appearance. Well, time out, man.
You're a guard, and a guard size forward. It's more difficult for a power forward and center to lead your team somewhere because you don't have the ball in your hand all the time. These guys have the ball in their hand all the time. They have more control over the game. Pause.
So we gave you the 7. So now I'm just gonna name off names. Y'all tell me if you say yes or no if Anthony Davis is better than him. Kawhi. And we're talking and all
healthy. Kawhi is better than Anthony Davis.
We're going health. We're going and we're all healthy. This is going from opening night. Everybody's 100%. You said no.
You got
yes.
You got Anthony Davis.
Nah.
Mark. I think I'll still go with Kawhi, man. I still gotta go with Kawhi. Look, man.
I'm gonna go with Kawhi.
Hey, when Kawhi became the man, he became the man.
I'm gonna go with Kawhi, but I have seen Anthony Davis, when healthy, dominate games like very few people have.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so let's go Jason Tatum.
He's definitely better. He's better than Jason Tatum.
Jimmy Butler.
He's better than Jimmy Butler.
Paul George.
He's better than Paul George.
Damian Lillard.
He's definitely better than Damian Lillard.
So at worst, Anthony Davis is top 9.
That's what I'm saying. I got him in the top 10. That's what I'm saying.
I got him top 10.
For sure.
So, and then you go to the names he said. He's Giannis, no. LeBron, no. KD, no. Steph, no.
James Harden?
No.
I didn't even bring him up.
Pause.
Did he fall off, or was he just put in some situations where he had to utilize him his whole game? I'm just saying.
I'm just saying too. I'm taking the last James Harden I seen
was an MVP candidate, averaging 35 points a game.
No, it wasn't.
No, I'm talking about when he was the man.
I seen him in Philly.
Oh yeah, in Philly he lost it.
That's what I'm saying. The last James Harden I seen versus the last healthy Anthony Davis I seen.
I would have taken Anthony Davis.
I'm taking Anthony Davis easy.
Are we taking him if Anthony Davis is healthy? Are we taking him over? Are we really taking Jokic?
I would.
You taking Jokic?
I would. No, I'm taking Anthony Davis.
Kyrie?
I'm taking AD.
Ooh. I think I might. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know.
I'm gonna take Anthony Davis.
I'm gonna take Anthony Davis. But man, that's rough.
But see,
that's rough.
But see,
that's rough.
When you look at just the basketball play, you talk about Kyrie.
Well, heck, Jalen
Rose. You talk about
that man is different.
Hey, look, you said
Jalen Rose voted him All NBA for a reason, bro.
Look, you said that when you never see when Anthony Davis he dominated the game. You haven't seen so many people do. Kyrie has done the same exact thing.
Kyrie is different.
Kyrie is different,
dog.
You got Anthony Davis is definitely in the top 10. I remember when they lost it when the Lakers won. It said he was number 3 in the league. I was like, y'all have lost y'all mind.
Well, you gotta think, dog.
No, he wasn't.
Everybody.
No.
Everybody.
No. He was not the third best player in the league.
Top 3.
He went top 3. I still think he was top 5. He was at that time. I think he was top. When the Lakers won the title, I think he was top 5. But then Luka,
maybe 6.
Then Luka just ascended.
Yeah, Luka. Yeah. Luka's next level. He been next level since he got into the league. I don't keep it real.
Did Fat say Luka not top 5?
He lost his mind. He has lost his mind.
Well, Fat don't like Luka or Steph, so.
Well, yeah. You can't let your emotion get in the way of straight facts.
Well, speaking of people Fat don't like, Draymond Green.
I don't like Draymond Green either, but I'm not gonna diss his game.
So Draymond Green. Everybody's just upset with Draymond Green for some odd reason. So everyone's saying he's too focused on his podcast. This goes back to the Anthony Davis argument. He was too focused. Why are you worrying about your podcast? You need to be working on your game. These are the same people who were mad at Shaq for missing free throws, telling him to stop making rap albums. I mean, come on, fam. I really love how everyone could tell a player how that their regimen isn't good enough. Well, and we say this, we don't look at Draymond Green's score. Look, he had a good game last night. He didn't have no astronomical point. He had 8 points. 8 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists.
That might have been the best game he's had all series.
I don't look at Draymond Green for points. They have Steph and Clay for that. Now he gives you points, that's extra.
Draymond Green might be like their 6th scoring option.
That might be high.
Because look,
that might be high.
Most definitely Clay. I mean, Curry,
Steph, Clay.
Then it's
Wiggins.
Is it really Steph and Clay?
No, wait. I don't think
right
he's
now.
In order.
I'm about to say right now.
Steph, Clay, Wiggins.
I don't think he's in order.
Jordan Poole.
I think he's just naming players.
That's 4.
He might be 5th. I can't think.
Kaminga?
No, Kaminga don't really
not yet. Not yet. Let's wait till next year because I want to put all the white. Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Yo, what's wrong with you? You all right?
And Nick gonna set up a firestorm when his time is bringing up Kaminga, man.
Nick, you okay? You all right over there?
Oh, what happened, man?
I just want to know if you're good.
Kaminga and the Splash Brothers.
Peyton. No, Peyton not a scoring option either.
Or Otto Porter Jr.
He scores more than them 2 put together.
B-Fins don't call him out name because he for sure said that that Otto Porter's better than Tobias Harris before.
How what?
Being Will Chamberlain's grandson.
Oh, Tobias Harris good pass for
Otto Porter.
Oh yeah, Otto Porter does.
And Tobias Harris like J. Cole.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all cold, man. Oh man,
he's not rated.
I don't have a problem with Draymond doing his podcast.
I don't either.
He's doing his podcast about the game he just played. It's not like he's in the middle of a game thinking of topics to talk about. You know what I'm saying? He's doing everything everybody else is doing. But except for everybody else is probably
Mackenzie said, what is he supposed to do in Boston at 1 a.m.?
Go to a pub,
man.
Nothing wrong with Draymond doing it. And Draymond
get some Boston baked beans.
And them is nasty.
Disgusting.
Never.
You like those?
Heck no.
Oh. Draymond, keep doing your thing, man.
So speaking of the final, let's go to the finals.
Oh.
Could be 48 hours away for the coronation of the 4th championship in the Golden State Warriors since 2015. Or we could be talking Game 7 on Father's Day.
That's a wrap.
But, man, we got to talk about this one guy.
That's the first one they earned.
Let's just first recap what we from the last time we met. I was the game. Wow, what? Nick, man.
I'm just saying.
There's gonna be no more Draymond if he goes to that pub. Yeah, I don't trust people in Boston.
Tell me Bill Russell grandson, it'll be okay.
Obviously, Boston won Game 3. I agree, Kenzie. Boston baked beans are trash. But Steph had the iconic Game 4 with 43 and 10. By the way, how did Steph Curry get 10 rebounds?
That's today's NBA.
I know how.
He out hustled him.
Nope. Save it. Save it. I know where you want to go. Save it. Can we get to the Game 5? And then there's last night's Game 5, which Andrew Wiggins had the game of his life. By the way, the last two Andrew Wiggins games have been pretty good. 17 and 16, and he had another 20 and 10 last night. Mark, what's wrong with Boston?
You have to have a prerequisite of being stupid to play on that team.
Our guy Leonard Buchanan says Draymond is Rodman light.
No, he's not. He's way more skilled than Rodman was on the offensive side.
No,
I'm definitely choosing Dennis Rodman as a better defender, though.
I want to talk about that off camera.
Go ahead, Mark.
Oh, you have to have a prerequisite to be stupid to play for Boston. Like, you can't be a high IQ player and play for Boston, it seems like.
Yeah, because they doing just the dumbest things.
They make the dumbest passes. They shoot the absolute worst shots possible. It's like Jason Tatum be having a turnover game. Like anytime you be like, you know what, the game is close, let me just throw it to Draymond.
Jaylen Brown.
Well, we started a debate.
Jaylen Brown does the same thing.
Said he's way more skilled, but gets inside others' heads. Pause. That's why I said pause first. Lisa, come on now. She like Boston baked beans. Well, you can have mine. The ones on my. Oh my God. Yeah, I think we're ready for that show at the podcast, please. Oh man. Mo says Marcus Smart isn't a point guard. 2 assists. Well, he ain't. Well, he definitely he's not his last name. He doesn't act like his last name. By the way, Will stupid, man. He said Marcus' middle name must be not. We got B Finn over there rolling right now. Stop it! Stop, Kenzie. Stop it, Montreal. Y'all stupid, man. Y'all. Wow. Who brought up the beans first of all? Pause. Now, I'm gonna hear this tomorrow. When I'm gonna hear this tomorrow morning. Come on, this is when we get for this. Let's get to the finals. All right, man. Jason Tatum, man. Jason Tatum. Oh man, trying to get us back on track, man. Thank y'all again for the content, but boy. Yeah, now Lisa's laughing. She know. Oh. We got B Fan in the VIP section laughing, man. Y'all took it there, man. I wasn't even going that route. Pause, man.
That might be the funniest thing ever said on this show in the history of this show.
Stop it. Yo, John. And he said it with a straight face. All right, come on.
Yo.
She said she was across the room in the kitchen and heard that. Wow. Oh man. Man. So anyway.
John, a wild boy, man.
Jason Tatum. Hey man, you gotta be careful, Kenzie.
No, you gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful, dog. Yo, what's wrong with you, man?
Yo, that was comedy.
You already talked to Jason Tatum, man?
Not really, but we can go ahead.
We got to
stop with these Kobe comparisons for sure.
That's where I want to.
They're if they weren't already dead in the mud, they for sure should be done now.
Jason Tatum, his last 2 fourth quarters is a combined 2 for 10.
He only made 5 shots in all in the fourth quarter.
He's shooting 24%. No pun intended.
He sounded like Luka against the Clippers.
No, he don't.
Yeah, you do in the fourth quarter.
His last 2 games, he's 1 for 5 in each of the fourths. I think this guy, the moment is getting to this dude.
I think Andrew Wiggins is shutting him down in the fourth.
That definitely is proven. And we talked about this even before the finals. Hold on, Lisa. Don't you dare. See, man. I'm not even gonna, come on, man. Come on, Lisa. Come on. You can't be saying that, man. I can't even respond to that comment.
You better respond.
That might be not suitable.
Air 51.
Yeah,
Patreon.com.
Yeah, that'd be off. That's off air comment. Okay, Lisa, I got you. But on to Jason Tatum. Oh man,
John broke Nick. What is going?
What? Yo, he said pause, man. Go, come on, man.
Are you kidding me?
Dog.
Yo, Montreal, you shut up, man.
Yo, what is going on with this show, player?
Are you kidding me?
What is going on? Are you kidding me?
Kidding me?
This is crazy.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
I haven't heard this much talk about.
Nope. All right. Jason Tatum. Finals.
Jason Tatum.
So Jason Tatum, man. Like we was talking about it before the finals started, man. Him basically trying to
talking about.
I don't know, man. He gonna bring this up tomorrow at work, man. I know he gonna bring this up when I see him tomorrow at work. He gonna bring that up.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
So the Kobe comparisons. I'm glad B-Fan is here.
Never should have been there.
And then I think people got a little too excited because Kobe had him out at Mamba, at the Mamba Academy during the offseason. He obviously embraces Mamba mentality, but he hasn't played like Kobe. And he shouldn't. Nobody needs that pressure. That's why I didn't understand with Anthony Davis. You can't put that type of pressure on this dude at 23. Look, Kobe handled it at 21, but dudes
he also had Shaq.
Exactly.
He had Shaq to get most of the pressure.
Maybe he was comparing himself to the Kobe Bryant that played for Cincinnati.
The cornerback? Mm-hmm. Oh, the one he got drafted by Seattle?
Mm-hmm. Maybe he was compared to that Kobe Bryant.
Well, I know he's not talking about the Mamba. No. Look, and obviously he wore the armband in Game 7 versus Miami.
He'll come out with that tomorrow too.
Yeah, for sure.
He changed his IG profile. He have the Kobe photo here, and him mirroring. I mean, come on, dude.
I told you we watching Jason Tatum slowly turn to Jason Taylor.
Well, I hope you don't lie about him saying that he turned down $7 million just to play NBA 2K.
He's the biggest damn fool in the world if he did.
First of all, I think he's lying. First of all, he ain't no way no one's offering Game $7 million.
We don't know when this was happened.
Unless this was peak documentary.
I don't know what's dumber, that or turning down $1 billion to play in a golf tournament.
You know what's crazy about Game saying I'm not a billionaire because I don't want to be. I'm not a billionaire because I don't have $1 billion.
So basically, he's lazy.
Please, man, stop. Well, I want Jason Tatum to focus on being Jason Tatum.
He don't know who that is.
He needs to find it. Find that kid from St. Louis who
Nelly.
I'm from St. Louis. That's my tattooist. Murphy Lee.
Oh man, Jamie was at the bar saying you can find me in St. Louis. Fat was like, man, that stuff's so trash. Oh man. It was dissing country grammar, man. But anyway.
Hold on, man.
Anyway. Oh man. But I need Jason Tatum to focus on trying to beat Jason Tatum.
He can't. He played like Kevin Durant. That's what happens when you play like Kevin Durant.
Leonard Buchanan says all those recent Kentucky and Duke players' high expectations not met.
Well, I'm not gonna say that.
Not all of them, but I can't say that because
I want to see y'all call Anthony Davis street clothes. Zion. When Zion's on the court,
oh man.
And now we got to figure.
Problem.
By the way, the story came out that obviously I think we talked about this last week. If he said he's going to take the max extension, which he should.
Duh.
But does New Orleans put stipulations in there if he doesn't meet certain health requirements? Remember, Philly did this with Joel Embiid's first big deal. Pause. His first extension, the deal he signed after his first rookie extension, it wasn't fully guaranteed. He had to meet a percentage amount of games played to get certain guarantees on that of that contract fulfilled.
Yeah, of course.
Zion might have that same thing. We'll see.
All I know is
he's trying to get to New York.
Well, the last time we saw Zion play, he was averaging 27 and 8 while shooting like 62%.
The only person who got the best of him, pause, was LeBron.
That's high praise. And was an all-star his second year.
If he can come back and be that Zion, who was an all-star, with this Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum.
Oh, they're going to be dangerous. That's all they were missing in the playoffs.
He's still going to find his way to New York.
New York, big city of dreams.
But
everything in New
If I'm
York
Jason Tatum, you need to focus on trying to win, because right now, and Jaylen Brown,
I think it's focused on LMA.
Who? Jason Tatum?
Mm-hmm. That's a rumor I heard.
Oh, shout out to him.
You ain't lying. Man, if he did that.
So
he got behind her too.
So he's booed her. So he's booed up. No pun intended.
He probably giving her the mama mentality.
Area 51.
On the same beast and a different animal.
All right.
Shout out to Jason Tatum.
All right,
Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, obviously, if Boston was to win, he'll be finals MVP, but man, he's made some boneheaded, like Mark was saying, some of the turnovers these dudes be making.
That's because they had no true point guard.
That is true.
They don't have nobody that can set their offense up.
That's true.
They
have nobody that can set up their offense. Yeah. They would need a guy like Draymond. Or they need somebody to step up their playmaking skills, like the way Paul George and Kawhi have to do when we didn't have no point guard up over beside Reggie Jackson. Somebody got to step up on the on that end of the floor, and it's look like everybody's worried about getting these ISO plays and all that other stuff. Man, run the offense. They don't even that Chris Paul be perfect over there, but they will be cool with Ricky Rubio. They just need somebody to set him up on the offense.
Wow, the comments are going wild now that we started talking about Jason Tatum's possible relationship with LMA.
Wait.
No. Just look at Kenzie.
Wait, no.
Just look at Kenzie.
Who said I like a stuffed taco?
That's Mo.
Yo, what are you talking about?
Nick Foster said if they limit turnovers next two games, can they win both?
Yeah.
Listen, and I'm the one who said at the beginning of this series, I don't know if y'all heard me, I said this series will be over in 3 games.
Yeah,
you did.
Watching the games, on paper, Boston has a better team.
Yeah, no doubt.
But Golden State is the better team.
Yep,
they're smarter.
They're more experienced. They're ready for the moment.
Boston is stupid.
What? No. Let me tell you why. Because the fall off in talent after Steph is where that's the drop. They still have good players. That doesn't matter.
But we're talking about right now.
What they're doing right now.
Think about it, B-Fit. Let's do a draft right quick. Rapid fire.
That's what I said on paper.
Look at it. Let's do a draft. Who's the first between these two teams? Steph goes 1.
Yes.
Who goes number 2?
Jason Tatum.
Who goes number 3?
Jaylen Brown.
Who goes 4?
Clay.
Okay, you're 2 and 2. Who goes 5?
Probably Wiggins.
So we're 3-2 Golden State. Who goes 6?
Marcus Smart.
All right, we're 3-3. There's 3-3. Who goes 7? I'm trying to see who's quickest to 5.
Robert Williams.
Probably Robert Williams. Yeah.
4-3. Who goes 8?
No, Al Horford.
Oh, Al Horford.
There we go. Before you get the 5 Boston players, before you get the 5.
James Watson.
He's not playing. He's not playing. He's hurt. You can't use somebody that's hurt. We're talking about guys who's actually been playing in this series. They're only playing like 6 to 8 guys. Both teams are playing like really 6 to 8 guys.
Plus, we don't know what James Wiseman's going to do when he played anyway. We didn't get enough to see him actually play to know what type of player
we won't know James Wiseman until we see him in summer league. How he's progressed from that injury.
Nick Foster, you're right. It's turnovers and bad shots. Boston take a lot of horrible shots.
Yeah, they do. It's in their culture because they was doing the same thing with Brad Stevens.
They take a lot of bad shots.
Terrible shots.
I think both Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown play hero ball.
Yep. They do. They need a point guard.
And I know with one of them games where everybody was killing Draymond got on the game when Jaylen Brown started off hot. He done scored more after that when Draymond was on. Draymond got in his head. Jaylen Brown was taking stupid shots. I'm like, yo, what are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
So I think when we're back here next week, who's the NBA? Golden State in 6 or 7?
6.
Nick,
I still got Boston.
Defense. I think it's going to Golden State in 7. I still think it's going 7. I think somehow that crowd in the next 48 hours,
refs. The refs going to cheat.
And those refs, and they're going to be a lot of calls going in favor of Boston.
Just the same way they did up over there for Golden State.
2 games.
Games like this, and if I'm Ime Udoka, I'm just telling Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart,
go to the rack.
Grant Williams, Robert Williams.
They don't know how to do that.
Huh? I don't know how. They have no center.
No, they don't know how to go to the basket.
They don't know how to go to the. They don't know how to go to the paint.
They got you got Jason Tatum who is 6'10". Go to the rack. They have no center over there in Golden State. Why aren't y'all attacking that? That's so dumb.
Mo says ends it in Boston. Nick Foster says Boston is 7 now. I just think they go to the rack early.
It's over.
And you start seeing the whistles blowing. We see where this game is leaning.
I know one thing.
But they gotta go to the rack.
If Jason Tatum has less than 25 points, Andrew Wiggins about to get Finals MVP.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I still can't see it, man.
I'm gonna tell you this. If Steph is hot, it don't matter what Boston do.
I'm like this. Steph is gonna come out gunning Thursday.
He better.
Because he's gonna be very ticked off how his game ended the other night.
No, I wouldn't be that mad. He won.
He won.
Get over it.
Well, he's happy they won, but I guarantee he's not happy with his performance, obviously. But we'll see how he played. Montreal says Splash Brothers put it to rest on Thursday. Everyone else had their time to shine. Now the OGs will end it.
What the Bang Brothers doing?
Ooh, come on, man. Kenzie, I said the same thing last night. Go say
that.
Talk to Kaminga.
Don't bring that dude, man. Why y'all bring this guy?
Shout out to Plankton.
That's right. We haven't seen it. That's right. We haven't seen a good game from Clay yet.
Game 6 on the way.
Nick Foster said if Boston has less than 16 turnovers, they win in both games. 16?
They got 16 in the first quarter.
They probably have that. They'll definitely have it at halftime.
Boston's stupid, man.
They definitely play hero ball for sure.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to calling out names.
Do I have to call out names?
I got a few.
I forgot.
Since I already talked about Jeff Fisher, he's eliminated. But,
oh, I see who you got on yours.
Yeah, If someone was on that list, you feel free to take one.
Nah, I don't even know what he did, but
oh, we talked about this weeks ago. We just didn't bring it up on the show about iconic teams. But let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna start with first take. So they were talking about the whole Deshaun Watson. They always bringing up the Deshaun Watson thing. Hey, Kens.
Shout out to 99 Gorilla.
That's right. That's 99 Gorilla beat right there. I have first take on because a couple weeks they've been talking about the Deshaun Watson situation, and Mad Dog Russo brings up guys who have punishments such as who they've obviously waited to after the fact. They punished Ray Rice and Adrian Peterson. He brought up Randy Gregory, and everyone thought because he brought up Randy Gregory, some people got in their feelings saying that he was including Randy Gregory in assault. No, we know Randy Gregory got suspended because of marijuana. He wasn't doing that. So people, stop being so sensitive, man.
Pretty much.
I mean, golly, dude. We got to have a disclaimer for everything these days. We knew.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Randy Gregory has never, in his career, hasn't had no domestic violence issues. Yeah. Not even at Nebraska, he didn't have any issues like that.
Yeah, he just put a blunt down.
That's why he fell in the second round to the Cowboys, because he was a top 10 prospect.
He sure was. He was pretty good in college, for sure.
All right, I need to call out Christopher Mad Dog Russo. So a few weeks ago on First Take,
Baby Skip.
he had this list. He does since he comes on Wednesdays. He has his Mad Dogs A list. Stephen has his A list. So he did the top 5 greatest franchises in sports history.
What happened?
Mo said he's calling out Taco Bell for coming out you as fast as wow. What in the world? Oh yeah, we're gonna get to Trez in a minute. So he had these 5 teams. Man, his comments have been crazy. At number 5, he had, I think, was the Montreal Canadiens or the Edmonton Oilers. He had a hockey team on there. He had the Packers on there. He had the Celtics on there. He had the Steelers on there. And he had the Yankees.
All right, go ahead.
The Los Angeles Lakers are now one of the most 5 iconic franchises in sports. I don't care if they won a few of their championships in Minnesota.
Doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
But it's
Thank you.
It's the
Leonard.
organization, not the city, though, right?
No, just a team.
It's still the same organization, ain't it?
Get out of here, man. Just because they won with Russell and Havlicek.
Listen,
Come on, man. Come on, doggy.
Lakers and me. I'm not a Laker fan, but me, I always say, dog. Lakers won the championship in every year, every decade, except the '90s. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Wow, I've seen a lot about Jeff Hardy. Look, man.
The clothing line?
No. Throw out with Jeff Hardy because he's got a 3rd DUI in 10 years.
Oh, get him out of here.
Oh, bye.
And he on a suspended license.
You get him out of here.
Oh, yeah, bye.
I'll let you later.
That's a celebrity. That's celebrity privilege. But anyway, go
Pretty
ahead.
much. And back to the beat.
And Kenzie says everyone wants to put Montreal. We're going to get the Montreal. That might get the Montreal.
Wow, what Montreal do?
Montrezl Harrell.
Montrez.
I'm sorry. We're going to get the Montrezl Harrell.
I thought you called your coworker.
No, I'm not calling him Montreal. Text me about Montrez.
Oh,
okay. So I'm going to split here. Montreal text me about Montrezl Harrell. See, I've heard the story. Montrezl Harrell got arrested in Kentucky and found with 3 pounds of marijuana in the trunk of his car. He's being charged with felony marijuana possession.
So?
Because they're thinking he's...
No, he's not.
I don't think he's pushing.
No, he's not.
You don't think he's pushing? What
no,
Nick?
He's not.
Let me tell you something. And I told Beefin this a long time ago. One time I was driving up Manchester, and I was on Manchester and Maine. I saw Montrezl Harrell driving around there in what they call those, the little 3-wheeler joints.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What they call those? Oh my God, is it like a?
I know what you're talking about.
Like,
I seen Pat Bev driving one in Culver City.
Yeah, he was in one of those, and I seen him right there on Maine and Manchester, riding around. And that was around the time he just got up over here from the got traded from from Houston. What in the world you was doing up over there on Manchester and Maine in one of those? I have no idea. But I thought about that as soon as I heard this story. Montrez, he connected in these streets.
Listen, I had a homie who played in the NFL, and when he came out here for the off season, he wanted me. I was with him. He wanted to go buy some, with all his, his stuff.
Yeah,
it was way more than 3 pounds. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think I'm not heavy on that side of what goes on that. But I don't know if people's buying 3 pounds to sell it.
We don't know. Wow. Just
Shout to Montrezl Harrell.
I don't think he's selling that.
I don't think he is either. I think he just missed the Cali Green and tried to get some out there.
Yeah, I think especially.
And he got it from Manchester and Maine.
Oh, that's where he sounded like. Huh? What?
What?
All right, my next, I just said Mad Dog, obviously. So, Trez made almost $10 million last year. Why you can't have someone else hold that weight for him? That's what Montreal was saying.
I have to agree.
Later said, got to take care of Brittany Griner first. I agree. We talked
about that.
That was our opening segment. If you missed it, Leonard, we talked about the Brittany Griner situation.
Yeah, you got to get behind the WNBA players.
Man.
Hallelujah, holla back.
Kenzie said these dudes are smoking a pound a month before the season starts. He's not selling that.
They're not selling that.
They're selling that.
And see, Montreal says, yeah, Jeff Hardy 3 DUIs in 10 years. You left a company that tried to give you help, and now you make another company look worse for hiring you. How much can you help that? That's a problem.
That's celebrity privilege, like I said.
All right. Gotta, like Kenzie said, gotta have a fall guy. Chris Carter told these rookies that in the symposium, you gotta have a fall guy. My next is to my fellow Laker fans.
Uh-oh.
We talked about the whole Anthony Davis story earlier, but I need to clear something. I also need to bring up something else because my guy Esteban brought this up to my attention recently, and I don't hop on a lot of Laker spaces because a lot of them sometimes you gotta go. Come on, Kenzie, chill, man. This
Let's wait for the Sparks.
This hatred that Laker fans have for the Warriors and Steph, I'm still trying to figure out where did it come from. B-Fan, you know where it came from? Besides us playing in the Pacific Division, where did this hatred come from?
That's where it is.
I would like to have Tia Cooper and Liz Cambridge play two of my fast break.
There you go, man.
What they call that badge on 2K? The fast break one. What's that one called?
Oh no.
Whatever that one is.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame badge.
Yeah, especially for Tia Cooper.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But
Double win.
wow. Jesus. Oh man, so
Just hearing double whammy.
that is insane. Blake Foster said there are a few new cuties in the WNBA now. We agree.
Yeah. I mean,
Kenzie
they had their run.
Kenzie Wild, man. He said, you're right. You read Kenzie's comment. I'm not reading that out loud.
I'm cool. I already know he's saying something crazy.
But all this stuff, and then there's this narrative that they're Laker fans. How much weed did he have? He had 3 pounds. 3 pounds, Lisa. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out where all this Laker hate for the Warriors came from. Hating on Steph. Wow, I saw that. Yeah, Kenzie Wilder, man.
Nope. I'm cool.
I'm the one.
This guy, man. Oh man. So
I play.
Oh, this has been a crazy show, man.
That was wild.
Yo, what is going on tonight, man? Oh man. But like I'm still trying to figure this out. So now, because now there's narrative, and like I said, I don't hop in a lot of other Laker spaces because sometimes they talk legit, but sometimes they're pushing a narrative.
No, they definitely push a narrative.
And now I was finding out from my guy Esteban and Kenzie will know because he be hopping on the spaces. And I'm not dissing anybody. To each his own. There's a Lakers site called Lake Show. They have a pretty good following. There's a guy on there named Guru Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers Guru.
Yeah.
He tweeted Steph had a good game in game 4. But then my guy Esteban, that Frio Laker, tweeted, the second best player on the Warriors had a good game, huh?
Who the first?
I'm like, whoa, who said that Steph was the second? Well, he's saying that Jordan Poole's the best player on the Warriors,
all right,
and then saying that the Warriors were freezing him out.
See, this is why.
Dog, this is why you don't have sports conversations with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Am I lying? Kenzie will know. He knows about.
Dog, there's no logical
Kenzie,
nothing.
Kenzie, get off the comments,
please, man. Yo,
dog, there's nothing you can tell me that can convince me that Jordan Poole is even the third best player on that team. Come on, man, knock it off.
So then there's a narrative.
Jordan Poole.
And I'm not bashing this dude. I don't know him, but I've heard him on a couple of spaces. So he said, Lisa said, why this dumb? When you have your dream career, it's so effing dumb to me to risk losing it all, be it massages, weed, vape, whatever. Yeah, because some people just can't leave that element alone. I don't know why. It happens. But on this story where he said, Celtics took a L, Steph had a bad game, it was a perfect night. I'm trying to figure out, this is big for Laker fans. And I'm just trying to figure out, no Laker fan really cares if Steph Curry has a bad game.
Every Laker fan should be rooting for the Warriors.
Well, we don't want Boston to win. I don't want Boston to win. I'm not rooting for the Warriors, but I'm like this. If they lost, I'd be very upset because I don't want Boston to have number 18. And there's this narrative they don't want Steph to win MVP because people are out there saying that makes him better than Kobe. I'm like, hold on, who said that? I don't remember hearing people say that. Someone said that Steph would be better than Kobe. I'm like, who said it?
Yo,
Steph better than Kobe?
Wow. Y'all gotta read the comments. I'm done.
Man,
wow. Steph better than
Kobe?
No,
Mo tripping, and then here come Lisa with the triangle emoji. Wow. Did Lisa just put the triangle emoji in the chat like that? The triangle is a proven championship. Yeah, y'all go, man.
The triangle is a proven.
I'm right at eye level with business. Right, stop it, Kenzie, man.
Did the triangle still work today in today's game?
Oh, he ain't talking about that triangle. He ain't talking about that triangle.
He's talking about the 2-on-1 triangle.
Yeah. Yo, y'all are killing me today. Boss.
What, a handicap match?
I'm the D.
Yeah. Wow, Nick Foster said F the Warriors, Team LeBron. Well, wow, you really said that? This has been a great show.
They win championships.
So I'm trying to figure out.
You gotta play good D.
Very good D. I'm trying to figure out when did Steph become, when did people say that Steph was better than Kobe? It's my question, but I
Steph is not better than Kobe, man.
And people don't want Steph to win MVP because people gonna say, like I said, Stephen A. and Skip said it. I'm like, well, okay.
Who cares what they think?
I mean, stop following trolls, man, and be careful. And I'm gonna say this to Laker fans: be careful who y'all listen to, because some people who are out there gonna preach that nonsense and y'all buy into it.
Like I said, the old boy that you was talking to earlier, man. Whatever your opinion is, that's your opinion.
Yeah,
everybody not gonna agree with it. Everybody gonna have their own opinion. Stand firm what you believe in. If you think that Kobe's better than Steph, Stephen A. Smith and Skip and
none of that shouldn't change your mind.
That can't change your mind.
Exactly.
Yo, Kenzie is really going crazy in the comments right now on this Liz Cambage topic. And then my last comment out name is for the Lakers. So y'all know every week we discuss winning time. Mm-hmm. So during the finals, they showed the trailer for the Hulu series, the Lakers, called Legacy, the true story about the Lakers. This is where I got to call the Lakers out on.
Uh-oh.
Did y'all really have to put the true story about the Lakers?
Yeah, because they see how much the other one made, how much money the other
so
one made.
So now, because y'all mad at winning time?
Yep. Winning time is winning. Hello!
John has a new nickname in the group chat, in the chat board.
What is it?
Want to know.
What is it?
Stop it, man. I don't know where that came from. And that's my calling out names, because I'm going to be careful. I'm going to be careful, man. All right.
Not Baked Bean John.
Hey, man, I'm saying that out loud, man. No, you didn't have to repeat that.
My calling out name is the.
I thought it was Cookie Monster.
Go, Mark.
My calling out names is the topic we talked about earlier with the coaches.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Pro football
focus.
Yeah, they was out of focus. There's no way you cannot have Sean, and I'm not going to be a homer and put Sean McDermott in there.
I don't care, man.
There's no way you cannot have Sean McVay in the top 10 as coaches.
I don't care what anyone says.
It doesn't make no sense. And have Cliff Kingsbury as number 4.
First of all,
Cliff Kingsbury wasn't even the best college. Anyway, go ahead. Nick.
First of all, Cliff Kingsbury was not. I'm leaving alone, man.
He ain't better than Lincoln Riley.
Shouldn't really have the job.
You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you.
He wasn't better. He wasn't better college coach than.
He ain't better than Kirby Smart. Go,
Facts.
Go ahead, Nick. Who on your me too? I'm crying too, Lisa.
Who did I have on calling now?
Y'all wrong, man.
No, y'all wrong.
I think I have to have the NBA on calling out names.
What did they do?
Well, more so these NBA, like you said, the NBA analysts and everybody. Stop going crazy every time LeBron says something. It's so annoying. The man can't say anything without y'all just blowing it out of proportion. Y'all asked this man a question that pertains to the 4 remaining teams, and he chose the 2 teams. One of them a team he was already on, and the other one was a team that in all actuality would be the best fit for him in the league.
And he already said he wouldn't mind playing with Steph.
Yo, what the heck is Lisa talking about in the comments, man?
What happened? Oh my God. Yo,
we gotta end this.
Yo, oh my God.
Where did that even?
Yo, our comments.
It started with you.
Yeah, you started. Baked Bean John.
Hey, don't call me that, man.
You have been offering people your Boston baked beans.
Hey, John stopped the show.
Hey, the show was on lockdown for like about 2 minutes.
Yo, man, how the heck?
Oh my God, yeah, that's funny.
I'm not gonna
Shout out to the comments.
Boy, we could take these comments with us to the podcast pit, man.
And there was somebody else I wanted to something to do with the Lakers, but I think about it.
But yeah, but I need the Lakers. They didn't have to clue that this was the true story about the Lakers. I just pretty showed y'all all watched Winning Time,
and it was true.
Like I said, Norm Nixon's son was playing Norm Nixon. Do you think he had no inside information? And his mama could have basically gave him. His mom could probably help him get any job he wanted, acting wise.
Who's his mom?
Debbie Allen.
Oh,
you know that was Norm Nixon's wife?
Nah.
Yeah.
Shall I say it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right, no problem.
What in the world is going on?
Well, the Debbie Allen used to be fine as hell.
She still look good for her age.
When she was on In the House, she was looking extravagant.
Yo, what is going on? All right, y'all.
Yeah, they're going real wild, man.
You see the last comment?
Yes.
All right, y'all.
Yeah. Y'all need to be on timeout right now.
Who is
man.
that? That's Trail?
That's Trail.
Trail lost it.
Trail might be up there with Kenzie now that I think about it.
Good thing nobody heard about the LT comment.
Oh man. This is oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, that's calling out names. All right, we gonna head on out of here. So we're back next week. We'll have a new NBA champion. We'll preview the NBA draft. We'll do our predictions, who we think goes the top 3 picks in the lottery. Well, top 4 or whatever. But it's really the 3. We want to focus on 3 players in particular. Jabari, Small, Chet Holmgren, Paolo Banchero. Those are probably the 3 best players in the draft. And we'll be the better fits for them, either Orlando, OKC, or Houston. What is the world?
What is going on?
I don't know, man. They are really y'all are this is crazy.
She said it's not me.
Mo said Taco. What in the world?
Taco Tuesday.
This show has been sponsored.
So Lisa Taco and John is
Shut
Boston
up.
Baked Bean.
Leonard
Cookie.
Leonard is crazy. He said this show's been sponsored by Viagra at least the last 3 minutes.
Oh my God.
He said Viagra to last 3 minutes?
At least the last 3 minutes of the show's been sponsored by Viagra. What in the world? And then here comes Kenzie. Okay, man. Let's go, man. Yo, B-Fan, thanks for hanging out, man. You I don't know how yo, man. Shout out to Black Muscle in the building, representing.
Oh, Black Muscle for sure.
Wow, now at least here come Kenzie or Trojan. Y'all, man. Oh boy. Game 6. I'll be at the garage on Thursday, Culver City. Anybody there, pull up. We'll be watching the game. I'll be watching the game here if y'all want to watch the game. At the garage on Motor. Game 6. With your boy. That's a good venue. Oh, Mark's in the comments. You too. Yeah. Wow, Kenzie, chill, man. Follow us on social media. On Twitter, thank you, Mo. And Instagram and Facebook at Sports For You Podcast. Follow us on social media. Huh? Well, yeah. Heard myself again. You didn't hear the first time. So, yes, right. Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. Father's Day is Juneteenth. And again, by the way, happy Father's Day, Mark.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
And happy first Father's Day to Nick.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to tell myself happy
Father's Day to you too, John.
Thank you. Wow. Next episode is called Sports For You Day Hub. What in the world? Always, man. Yo, the comments is getting crazy, man. I have to hop in now. Oh, man. But again, follow us on all social media. Sports For You Podcast, at Sports For You Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at jwatson0984. Follow Mark at Mark on Instagram and at HighMark1 on Twitter.
Yo,
Follow Nick at Nick_Freeze on Instagram and 99Gorilla on Twitter and Instagram. And make sure if you're watching, you subscribe to Sports Street to Townhouse Media. Yo, what in the world? What does LT? Yo, Kenzie, chill. Yo, Montreal said, yo.
Well, there are beans.
Yo, how did Kenzie hear that?
There are beans in the taco.
I don't know, man.
Pinto beans.
Jeez Louise, man.
Black beans.
Subscribe to Townhouse Media on YouTube. We might have a huge announcement coming in the coming days, so stay tuned. We gotta have do some.
It don't involve beans, everybody.
And
so
it doesn't.
That.
But
unless
it
you bring
does
a taco.
involve. Yeah, by the way, Lisa just shouted out Black Muscle. I wonder, are we talking about the same Black Muscle though?
I'm out of here. Show over. End the show. End the show. End the show. Show over. Bye, y'all. Yo.